So, what's on the scroll? Scroll says, I found another of these damn things like the ones which are blocking the Weir gate, and a little Daedra went straight by it. I think he's got some sort of special charm or something that lets him through. I sure can't get past. Oh, and here's another hint for you. There's a big green gem thing just near here. Heals you right up. Boy, I was glad to find it. Vatasha. You know, Vatasha's actually really useful, leaving behind notes that say things like, boy, I found this awesome thing. Why don't you also take this awesome thing? You know, most people don't bother leaving notes like that when they're trapped in an area where everything's trying to kill them. And that's just really considerate. You know, I'm ever trapped in a dungeon full of death-dealing creatures, I'm going to leave little helpful notes of where I found things. Wait, no I'm not, because that would make me not the main character. The main character is the only one who's guaranteed to survive the dungeon. Ooh, steel longsword of the Eagle's Gleaning. Eagle. No. Eagle's Gleaning. That's actually not in the list of things. So, great. Oh, I can't carry more stuff. Really? I can't carry more stuff? So, weapon, I'm going to start dropping stuff I can't use. I can't use an iron dagger. I can't use a crossbow. I don't have any arrow skill. Can't use a battle axe. Can't use this mace. I can't use this javelin. Great. There's now a pile of stuff in the ground. I can use a steel longsword. That would make a very good backup weapon. I can use a Dote Sigil. Ooh, that's a Withering. Withering casts a spell of minor continuous damage on the victim. Okay. Iron boot. So that's 4 to 10. What's my current weapon? 6 to 12. It's only at 62%. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to keep using my sword till it falls off or I find another weapon. It's one of the 5 great anchors that more of the Battlespire in place. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so it looks like our job is to actually anchor all of them together because that one was not anchored specifically. So it looks like I'm going to have to go back to one of the ones I unanchored, make sure that is re-anchored. Looks like I'm supposed to re-anchor it. Okay, I haven't gone in that room. I've gone this way. I've gone this way too, and I think this way is towards the... Yep. Jumping. Now, jumping is faster in long corridors and raises your jumping skill. So when you've got a long corridor to pass, I suggest doing it. Just be very careful not to launch yourself into a wall, because that would end very badly very quickly. Okay. Now, save before opening this door. We will save in this slot. This will be 11. I fully expect there to be 100 save slots by the time I'm done here. This is not a very fast game. Okay. What's on this wall? It's a button. Push the button. Button pushed. Good things happen when buttons get pushed. See, kids? Always push buttons. Buttons never, ever harm you. This game will totally harm you if you press every button in it. Yeah, just letting you know, not all buttons are created. Oh god. Now, there's... The good news is that you are still alive. The bad news is that you find yourself in a cold, damp dungeon cell. The good news is that the food isn't so bad. The bad news is that you grow old and die in captivity without ever seeing another living soul. They at least feed you. Till you die of old age. I don't know why they would keep you around just to let you die of old age. Oh yes, I'm using the version 1.5 patch. There's a fan-made patch. It is quite good. Also, I'm not using enough RAM, but that's a technical difficulty with how this is emulated. So, yes, if you die, you've got to go through a number of screens. So dying is actually pretty annoying. I would suggest trying to press escape and pausing the game before you actually die, so you can just reload right away. So push the button, and then move over to the platform. I'm trying not to move too much while it's in motion. Push the other button. Now let's try to actually land in the middle of this platform. There we go. We could have walked around, but there's more of a risk of us falling off if we do that. Yep. Scamp falls over dead. There's another sigil. There's another sigil. You know what? I'm going to do a little housekeeping. I'm going to take this pot. I'm going to put all the sigils I can on the ground. Which means... take a pile of these sigils and put them on the ground. Now, I pick up the pot and I put it in my inventory, and I put all the sigils inside the pot. This keeps the sigils out of the rest of my inventory. It still weighs me down, I think. Maybe not. Maybe sacks are... Is there a auto map full screen exit vehicle? There's vehicles. I haven't done any of the special moves, but the special moves are basically a running duck and ramming people with your forehead. There's a spell book, but I haven't used it much. Oh, character sheet. There is a character sheet. Let's see. Encumbrance, yeah. So it didn't actually lower our encumbrance by putting it in the pot. Because we're at 113, and if we dump the pot, we are at 69. So the pot that's full of sigils actually weighs a ton. But we don't have any stat points, but we can take a look at our skills. Look at that, long blade. It started at 30. It's already at 47. That's really good. We've got 150 spell points and only 50 wounds, but we should be getting a bunch more wounds when we level up. But yeah, just general thing. The screen's really only useful for actually leveling and figuring out what your encumbrance is, because your encumbrance is not listed anywhere else in the game. And yeah, so that'll be slot 12, and let's continue. I don't like this room. It looks dangerous. There's a door there, so I can discount that hallway. There's... oh boy. Yes, hit you in the head. Oh. Oh, scamp. Yeah, these guys you can sometimes spare a powerful blow on them. Yeah, and then when they start running, you want to kind of just go for the jabs, because once they're running, a jab is usually enough to just finish them off. So you can take the Dote Sigil, put it right